Hello students, today we are going to do page number 60 and 61, that is Natural Wonders of the World. So let's start with it. Aurora is the natural display of lights in the sky, seen in both the northern and southern hemispheres. It is caused when the electrically charged particles from the sun enters the earth's atmosphere. In south, it is known as the southern lights or aurora australis, and in north it is known as northern lights or aurora borealis. Next is the Grand Canyon, a 446 kilometer chord cut by the Colorado River in Arizona state of the United States. It is nature's greatest example of sculpture. It is noted for its beautiful colors and shapes. Within the walls of the canyon stand huge peaks, ravines, and other canyons. Next is the Great Barrier Reef. It lies in the Coral Sea off the coast of Queensland, Australia, is a complex organization of coral reefs, shoals, and islets. The reef that stretches over 2000 kilometers and covers 3,44,500 square kilometers is a long, narrow, mostly submerged coral formation lying parallel to the shoreline of a landmass. It has some 2,900 reefs formed over millions of years and is still continuing from the skeleton waste of a mass of a living marine organism. Students, next we have Victoria Falls. It is one of the world's mightiest waterfalls and it is located in East Central Africa. It lies on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe and it is based on its combined width of 1708 meter and a drop of 108 meter. It is termed as the world's largest sheet of falling water. The fall's mean flow is almost 935 cubic meter per second. The mist from the falling water is especially dense during the rainy months and it is visible from around 20 kilometers. Next we have Mount Everest. It is the highest point on earth and it lies in the Great Himalayan Range in South Asia. The peak lies on the border between Nepal and the Chinese region of Tibet. Mount Everest rises to a height of more than 8,850 meters. Early attempts to reach the summit began in the 1920s. In the year 1953, Edmund Hillary, a New Zealand, along with Tenzing Norgay, were the first to reach the top of Mount Everest. Next we have the Guanabara Bay. It is the world's largest natural deep water bay and also known as Harbor of Rio de Janeiro. It is located in Brazil. It was created by erosion from the Atlantic Ocean. The harbor is surrounded by granite mountains and 130 islands, which are actually peaks of smaller hills with their bases covered by water. Next is the Paricutin volcano. Volcanoes usually take many years, even centuries, to grow. But the Paricutin volcano eruption, located about 320 kilometers west of Mexico City, gave a glimpse Two scientists to observe the life cycle of a volcano from its birth to its extinction. Paricutin's eruption began on 20th February 1943 with the volcano's cone gaining a height of 450 meter in the first year. Two villages and hundreds of homes were destroyed and buried by the fire, lava, and ash from eruption that followed. Now, by 1952, finally, when the eruptions ended, the peak had reached an elevation of 2808 meter. Now, students, let us have a small discussion on a few questions. The first is, which is the largest island water body of the world? So, the largest island water body of the world is Caspian Sea. Next, what natural wonder of the world is named after pilot Jimmy Angel? It is Angel Falls. Name the highest mountain peak of Turkey, which is a product of eruptive volcanic activity, Ararat. Where is Tonle Sap, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia, located? It is located in Cambodia. Mount Elbrus, an extinct volcano, is the highest mountain peak of Russia. Which mountain system does it belong to? It belongs to Caucasus Mountains. Students, page number 62, that is Quiz Yourself Part 2, you have to do it on your own.